And welcome back to Rocket Right. We are so glad that you're here. I am Betsy Barnes here with Dr. Kay Solar and a wonderful guest we want you to meet. If you don't know him already, you need to know Brandon Foreman. He's the associate publisher of Baton Rouge Parent magazine, 30 years. But Brandon is really like many businesses and many Partners One members, because you're in the Partners One studio. He has really taken his business to a little bit different level. So we wanted him to share that with you because he's got some innovative ideas that we think might help inspire you, and it could be something you might want to partner with Brandon on. So you had the 3 publications.
We have 3 publications. We have Parents Magazine, we have Inspire Health Louisiana, and we also have Pink and Blue, which is for new and expecting mothers. So we've done those for this June, July will be 31 years. So we've been busy doing it for a little bit, sharing the news. It changes seems like every 6 months. You know, is it baby face down or face up? Which way does it go every time you turn around?
You're a tree line. That's for sure.
You can't keep up. So we try to do what we can to be a resource and help people.
Yeah. So you have a tech background, and so one of the things that I found fascinating is that you are actually doing kind of a virtual tour of schools to help new students that are coming into schools.
We did. My background, I've done a lot in tech and also been involved obviously with the magazines, but we started looking at how can these schools, show what their campus, what they've invested in, and how parents can see, and how often do you really get dad to show up on campus, right? Or, can they look at it? So we went and found a bunch of technology and found ways, and we've got, most of the schools in the area where you can actually go walk through the campus as if you're there. You can look up, you can look down. It's not just a picture where you kind of spin your head around like you're on a stick, but you're immersed inside the space, and they've got things that they show you and point out, and videos that are part of it. And
That's very cool.
It's been amazing to see just the amount of traffic and people that we see when we look at it, how many people are just kind of looking around the schools.
And so you also have the What'sWhat BR podcast, which we have been blessed to be guest of.
We do. We started that up. That was originally I started it and was just going to kind of kick it off and get it going to somebody else. Nobody else will step up.
So how did you come up with the name? What's what?
It was like a Facebook group that we originally started, and I started calling, and we started this in March, kind of when the shutdown happened.
Okay, so take note, businesses. This is how a little bit of here and a little bit of there. I mean, you made a kind of a gumbo of all these different things that you know how to do to launch different areas of business to be able to capitalize on what you already knew. So I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, it was just finding a need. And to answer the question how it started, we would call people, or I'd get on the phone and be like, what are you doing? What's next? What's going to happen? What's happening? And it was just, we kept asking
March,
what.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew what was going on. Everything was changing.
Yeah.
So we said, What'sWhat, BR. And we just kind of said, this probably won't last that long. And I think we're now almost to 100 episodes. And we've had people all across the state could jump on.
And you have people internationally listening, nationally listening, people that are just looking for podcasts that like it, that maybe somehow have been attracted to either things about parents, people that are leaders in the community, people that like to talk to other people, just a variety of people that are doing a variety of things and kind of bringing that to them. And you were really very hospitable to us. You made it very easy for us to talk to you, and I think that people want that kind of content.
That's what I've tried to do with the show is just what we're kind of doing here. It's just talking, and I think that's genuinely what people want. They don't want anything spun. They just want to hear what's the story, what's happening, and we try to step through the show and we'll say, what do you want people to know, and then what can we do to help? And it starts conversation. So
as a Partners One member, you've also partnered with the Storefront Project BR through the Front Porch Project.
Yes.
And then shared that on the Baton Rouge Parent magazine website so people can see the young families that also own a business, the women entrepreneurs and some of the things that they're doing. What are the local? And it's all about connecting in locally to support each other and to keep everybody's chin up and head above water, so to speak, as we try to make it through this odd time in history.
Yeah, one of the things we did in March, we have a texting platform that we put together with some of the background that I had, and it's the text pizza to such and such number, and so we went and gave that out to the community and said, hey, this is what you can do when to keep your head up. How do you grow your business? What do you do right now? Find your audience. Get people. When you make those posts on Facebook or you put social media, different places out there.
Sounds like something we need to do to remind people when the show's on.
And you can push messages right back out. Here's the show. This is when it's starting. We're going, it goes on live now, or it might be just different information. You have to go where your audience is. We can't just keep doing the same thing. Otherwise, we're not all on MySpace anymore. Right? We migrated, and
there's a lot of people who aren't on Facebook anymore. There's a lot of people who aren't on the same old platform anymore. They're finding new ways to communicate, and this is another way to communicate.
You've got to move where they are. I can remember having meetings with people saying, look, you ought to really look at this Facebook thing. There's something to it, and they'd be like, no, we're good. And it's.
Whenever you say no, we're good, that usually means I don't understand it. I'm afraid to try it, and I don't know enough to make a decision.
It means that you're twitching, right?
That's right. Like the Twitch app. Did you have the Twitch app? You probably did because you're techie.
I try to stay. I know the social, but I can't do it. I can't. I'm not the guy. I can't take a picture of my food and put it out there. I don't think anybody cares what I'm really actually up to.
We think people do care what we're up to.
I do love taking pictures of my food. My husband will say, please let me eat it and just don't take a picture of my food.
It kills me. I remember a couple years ago, we were leaving, my wife and I were going on a trip, and we were on a cruise, and we're going, backing out of New Orleans, going down the river, and I'm starting to get texts from people. Have fun on your trip. What's going on? I'm like, I didn't tell anybody I was going on a trip. What? And she's like, I just looked at her, and she's like, oh, yeah, I posted that picture of us as we were leaving. I'm going, I don't need
We can't even sneak out of town.
Exactly.
Well, we want to have you come back. We want to talk about some of the ways that people can connect with some of the newer technology right here in Baton Rouge with a locally owned and operated business that's been vetted through the Partners One network. How long have you been a member?
Probably maybe a year, something like that. Not too many people. We do a lot of business, with partners, and we think the organization's great. I actually met with them, today. I had 2 meetings with them. So we worked with it, and I think they've got a lot of good things going on, and the more we can, help with, the more we would love to.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you're just tuning in, you have been listening to Dr. Kay Solar and me, Betsy Barnes, with Brandon Foreman. He's the associate publisher of Baton Rouge Parent Magazine. How can people find you?
Easiest way is brparents.com, or they can give us a call. Call us at the office. You can find the number there. I'm happy to jump on a phone call with anybody. If I could say anything, it's work. It's what we all signed up for. It's going to take a little bit of work to get some stuff done, but we're here to help you, navigate the ways and tell you, you can try this, you can look at this, but we just want to talk to you and, help you out, see what you can do.
That's right. Network. We're all networkaholics, and we're really thankful that you could come. We really look forward to learning and applying some new things, and so we appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate you for being here with us, and just remember, if you're going to rock it, make sure you rock it right. Woo! We'll see you next week.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.